Okay, guys. I don't know if you can see me or hear me. But yeah, but here we are. So I think Grace is here. Is Grace here? Grace, are you here? Can you raise your hands if you're here? Then let's see what's happening. So just waiting for two guys to jump on, and if they're not on, we just move on. It's been like a long week. So can everybody see me okay? If you can see me, can you type in the chat box? Everything is fine. I can see you. Can everyone see me okay? I can see 4 people present. Can everyone see me? I just need to make sure everyone can see me fine. Oh. Okay. You can see me. Joe can see me. Jennifer, can you see me? Jennifer, come on. I need to hear you. I need to see you typing. Thank you, Joe. Who else is viewing? Let me see. Okay. I'm just going to start now. Okay, so what we're going to do today is very simple. I just want to go through the back office today to make sure that everybody understands what to do. So we'll do the back office. We'll do some fast start just to, fast start training. We did a fast start training, and then if you have any questions, anything that you're confused about, I will be able to check that and answer it for you. So that is where we are. I'm going to shut this down in a minute. 1 second. Right. So hopefully it should be done in about 30-45 minutes. And then that should be us done. And then we can crack on. Just to, fast start. Right. So I'm going to do a bit of housekeeping first, and then we go on from there. So I need to turn some things off. Right. Right. I'm just turning these things off quickly. I even get confused about this sometimes. Gosh. Okay, cool. All right. So here we are. Let me just go. Okay, so a bit of housekeeping. I'm going to share my screen quickly, then I'll show you what happens in the screen, what you can do on the screen. So if you have anything to type in or anything to say, what you could do if you want to come on and speak, or if you want to send a message. So let's do this quickly. I'm just going to click share screen, and then you see what I'm doing on my screen. Then I'll be able to run through with you, the kind of so right, says present to everyone. I think that's the correct one. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm going to do housekeeping in the how do you call it, the platform. So this is sort of like what you see on your screen. Now when you come in, here is the chat. So if you want to chat or send me a message, you can click on the chat. So Joe just sent me a message. I can see you, so that's cool. Thumbs up, Joe. And then here you can ask a question. So at a point, if I need to sort of like get questions from you, or if you want to say something, this will be open. This option here will be open. So you can actually click ask a question, and then type in your question, and then I'll be able to see on my screen. Then after that, then I'll answer your question. And then this one, we don't need it. This is vote. We don't need it. This one here is check out an offer. We don't need that, but it's not really necessarily, not today, maybe sometime. And then this one, raise or lower hand. So if I ask a question and I'm asking, because there's no voice coming from your end, I'm just sharing my screen, so you will not be able to see what I'm actually, you will not be able to speak into me, because that'll be 2,000 people speaking to me. So you would have to raise your hands or lower your hands when I ask a question, or if I say raise your hands or lower your hands, this is what you need to do. This here, yes, where you click. Okay, so you can simply click raise your hands here, and click your hands, and then I'll see that you've raised your hands. And then if anything, I'll probably release the ask question button, and then we can take it from there. So let's go into a few things. So that's housekeeping done out of the way. Now, first of all, I'm going to talk about why you need to be able to understand what your back office, and to see exactly how the back office works. So the reason really why you need to be very good at the back office, not extremely good at it. I mean, to be able to do the basic things like sign somebody up, like book for training, and use a Dream Trips website, like book for holidays and vacations, and the new mobile app that is out. I'm trying to share my phone screen, but I don't know if I'll be able to share my phone screen on the computer right now. I've tried it and I've installed it, but if it works, fine. If it doesn't, I'm not going to take too much time. So that is one of the reasons why you really need to be able to understand how to use the back office, is that it helps you and it helps your people, and you can pass the same knowledge down to your people. Now, hopefully, I don't know if I'm going to record this video, because I get charged extra if I'm recording any video. So if it's good, I might request for a playback, and if it's okay, I'll keep it somewhere so we can all use it for the new team members that's coming on. So if you signed on somebody and you want to let them to know how to use the back office, you can use this video, if it's available after now. Okay, that's where we are. So very important that you learn how to use the back office, and you know where to find what, and you need to know where to direct your people when you sign somebody up, where you need them to go first of all. Okay, so that's very important, because if your people know where to go, it's very, very easy. And it's easy, they don't sort of like depend on you so much. So if you've got like hundreds of people coming into your team, or tens, hundreds into your team, you don't keep getting calls for, oh, how do I do this, how do I log in, and stuff like that. You can teach them, and they can teach their people. Okay, so this is where we are. So let's check who's on. I think we got like 5 people on, 6 actually. So right, so we've got Jennifer, brilliant. We've got Ines. Hi Ines, how you doing? How you doing, Ines? So this is Ines is here. We've got Joseph. Welcome to Joseph. Welcome Joseph to the team. Top man. He's the Navy man in the team. So he's going to blow this thing out of the water. So welcome, Joe. Guys, I'm going to give you Joe's number. He's an amazing guy. So if he's okay with it, Joe, if you're okay for me giving your number to some of the team members, just I have too many windows on my screen. Oh dear, this is not going down well. Okay, cool. I'm going to change it very soon. It looks like there's 2,000 windows, but it will change. So thanks for the heads up, Joe. I will check it quickly. So Joe is on, and Joe is quite good with tech as well. So if you guys, have any questions with IT and computers and I mean the website in general, don't ask him how to turn your computer on because that won't be nice. I'm not sure he will appreciate that because his boss will probably punch him in the face. But hey guys, Joe is an amazing guy. So and he's an action taker, most of all, action taker. I love action takers. And we've got Grace, our own mother Grace. So Grace, thumbs up to you. So brilliant. So let's get this on moving. So guys, welcome again. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go straight into the back office, and then I'll log into either me or Jennifer's back office, and then we'll use this. I don't mean Jennifer, I mean Jennifer, my wife Jennifer. So I'm gonna try and use that, and then if you're okay guys, that'll be cool. Somebody's been kicked off. Okay, cool. Right. Okay, so here we are. Now let me close this in a second. And then if possible, go here. So I'm going to log out of this. And then assume that we're logging into a back office. So we're logging into, so I'm going to pick one, either Jennifer or myself, and then we'll check it from there. And I'll show you what the functions are and how to do this. So we're logging into the back office. Now, the first thing I'm going to talk about is first things first, the most important things in your back office, which is quite important. When you come in new, you want to make sure that you have checked this out. This video here called First Things First, New Rep Training. Now, if you've been here for maybe a week, 2 month, whatever, and you've not seen this video, please go back and watch this video. I mean, this video right here is should I say the make or break of your business. You need to see it, right? You have to see it. And if you have to take notes, because this is very important. So if you come here and you click on First Things First, this is the things that you need done first before you do anything. Now, if you don't know Marcasetta, I'm sure almost everybody on the call, apart from Ines and Joe, I guess wouldn't know, but you need to make sure that you've clicked play on this video. Now, this is an introduction video. I know some of you that haven't watched it, so hey, it's cool. But if you're serious about your business, go watch this, right? Watch all the 6 if you're serious about it. All these videos about 4 minutes each, 5 minutes each, and it would explain a whole lot. I didn't see it my first time that I joined because my sponsor didn't know this. And then Aretha actually told me, have your people seen that video? I said, no. I said, have you seen it? I said, no. I said, well, that's why they can't do it, because they need to see this video. Everybody that joins her team watches these videos. So I know the streaming is not great, right? But you need to be able to go on there and then watch the videos. If it takes you like 2 days to watch it because the streaming is not good, please watch it. So what you would do is click on First Things First, come to this page, open a new window. Then I will say, I'll highlight my thing here, and then the person's name will show up. This is the trainer, and then I'll click on here. Now this shows you how to use the product, how to use your product now. So this, everything is in the back office. So there's so many questions that you ask that you wouldn't have to ask, that this would take care of it. Okay, so now the video will start. This is sort of like 8 minutes on how to use the product. Okay, so it's quite important that you learn how to use this, how to do this. So there we go. First things first, playing 8 minutes.
Let's talk about the products with Rural Ventures. When I saw Rural Ventures, the products blew me away. What those products include are dream trips. It includes coupons. It includes a mall where you can go and shop and make money to travel and use for travel. You've got the Rovia website, and you've got a concierge service. So let me break that down. See, I am a walking billboard of the products of Rural Ventures. And what does that mean? I believe in the products. I use the products. So when I go and share this opportunity with my friends and family and business associates, I use my story on how I use my products. And of course, my confidence goes.
Okay, guys, you get the drift. I was going to play, but this is going to take us into 1 hour or close to 2 hours. So when you finish watching this, what you would notice is, so you see this video here talks exactly how she uses the video, how she uses the product, and what the products can do for you as a, you know, as a business rep, and how you can use the product to sign people up. Okay, then the next one is here. So when you finish watching that, you see this plane will move here, and then when it moves, it will have a trail of line. Because I've not finished it, it doesn't show it. So it will have a trail of line here. And then this is by Jefferson Santos, another one of the top guys. And then now you just click play. And this one talks about how to fast track your business. Okay, so this is just about how to invite your friends. Guys, many of us are confused about inviting people. Then how do I invite people? I'm inviting people, they're not showing up, blah, blah, blah. What do I do? This guy is been in a company since the beginning, and he is making things work. So this is how he's doing it to make it work. It's just 2 minutes, guys, and then it shows you how to, the best way to invite. You need to see this, and you need to take notes if you have to, right, to make sure that you're on. Okay, so at this point, let's see who's still on and who's asking any questions. Guys, do you have any questions, guys? Any questions? So how many of you think that this video right here is helping? By show of hands, just raise your hands if you think this this sort of webinar is helpful. If you think it's helpful, just show by hands, right? Just click the raise hands, and then we can take it from there. Okay, so got one hand raised, couple of hands raised. Okay, that's cool. So we're just gonna go back in. So this video is about fast track your business. Okay, then we have got video number 3. So you see the line is moved. Then I can click here, and this is by Matt Morris and Kerry Schneider. I just simply click here and click play. So Matt Morris also shares inviting prospect effectively, how to invite people the most effective way. So there's about 4.5 minutes. The best way to invite people to see the opportunity, best way to get people to see it, and where, or you know, how to do the whole process of invitation, right? Okay. So I mean, from time to time I come in and I watch this again. So I'm going to watch this all over again. So guys, you know, it's invaluable. You know, I started using this invitation process, and I've signed up a couple of people already. So this does work, guys. It really does. And then, so that has moved, and then we can go here and then click on the other one, Scott Ross. So you get the drift. So this is about the 3-step setup. This is how to set people up into the business when you want to get your. So watch this 3-step step up, 3-step setup. Cool. Okay, let's see. Brilliant. Okay, cool. So we go, so you keep going on the map until you can actually get to the right. This is Developing a Why by Makaseta. This is Move to Action. And finally, how to use training to build your team. Okay, so it's, as you can see, this is moved all the way around and we've come back here. It's everything shows green, it means you've watched all the videos. But don't do it the way I was doing it. Now below that, we got more training videos called Advantage. What sometimes I do is, some of you have given you MP3s on USB and stuff like that, and some of them I get them from here. So I go to World Ventures Advantage. This is the training audios. You got some for free, you got some for paid, and most of them are free anyway. But to get the archives, you need to pay something like £7 a month or something like that. Training videos, or everything they've done, all the acceleration they've done since the company started, and by the top guys. You got training videos, you got the magazine, All right, my computer just crashed. Okay, right. Okay, so my computer just crashed. I hope everyone is still on here. Let me just see who's still on. All right, guys, sorry, just got a bit of a crash here. Small technical glitch. Yeah, is it back on? Right, I'm actually on now, I think. Yeah, I'm in the webinar. Right, so what's happening on your screen? Nothing. Okay, wait. I don't want to start another one because that would be like starting fresh, wouldn't it? Right, let's see. My computer just crashed all of a sudden, just got a blue screen, which is not, yeah, which is not very fun. When that happens, it means it's either a virus or somebody's tried to. Okay, so it looks like, oh, okay, so it's telling me I'm already in one. Oh gosh. Right. Are you still in that same webinar? Yeah, okay. There's 4 people here. I can see 4 people. So you're still on here. That's what it says. Right, guys, sorry, I just got, kicked off for some reason. Because I can still see you here, Jennifer. Are you on? You can see my screen. Can you see my screen? Yeah, what I mean that is it back? Can you go back into your email and click that link again? See if it's gonna open. Right. It says what? Duplicate. So you already opened somewhere else. It's telling you to register again. Oh, register again. Okay, just go back into that link from the email and then see if you can use that. Is that what you're trying? Yeah, that's what it's showing. You're already on. Right, so for some reason you must be on somehow, because I know mine is not on. So because I've got 2 accounts, I'm checking with one and just to make sure. Right, okay. This is just okay, so yeah, mine is on, I think. Right, okay. You've come back in. It says you're here. So you just have to know exactly where you've no, you're in already. Yeah, you just need to find the screen. So it's an old one, it's already in. I'm in right now. I can see my screen. So yeah, it should be there because I've just clicked on because I have a guest account as well. So I'm viewing on two screens. I've just gone back in and it started. I've just gone back in. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just if I do that, that means you're not going to be able to get in again. Okay, yeah, it says Joe is still here anyway. And it says you're here. Grace is not here, so Grace have been kicked off. Okay, cool. So yeah, so you should have another window open somewhere. It should be on another window. It wouldn't ask you to register. Just close all your windows and get in again. Close all your windows and then click the link to get in again. You wouldn't need to register. It says here 4. See, now it's saying 3 because you've just closed your windows. Can you see it? Yeah, so do it again and then get in. Yeah. And let me just finish with Joe. Joe is still on. It says you're back in. Okay, Joe is still on. So let me just right. Okay, cool. All right, guys, sorry for that. I had a bit of technical glitch. My computer just went blue and everything went like crashed. So I'm back on. So I'm just going to go back in and then show you exactly what needs to be done. I know a couple of people, Ines and Grace, has been kicked off permanent. I don't know if they're going to jump back on, but I'll just still carry on anyway. So so here you get more access for audio, so you can actually go here, some of the free audios. You can go free video library, or you can go audio. So all these are audios you can download. So most of the times what I do is I simply click download and then it would download, you know, this sort of like training onto my phone or onto my tablet or whatever, and then I listen to it. I mean, one of the best ones I like is this one here by Mark Morris, saying programming yourself for no, programming how to program yourself for no. And this training here is, you know, really good training, top training. So you can click download and then get it done and listen to it. This is 27 minutes. So when you're in your car, wherever you are, just click there and then listen, right? And you got the Fastlane library, so you can still download them or play right from here. So if I just want to play from my back office, I can still play it. So that is, I'm going to close this one. I will close this one here. So that is advantage. So when you click here, that goes into the training materials. Some of it is free. You can get it down for free. Now I'm going to go into this section here. Now, first of all, here is where you view your business. So it says business viewer. By the way, let me start from here. Here it's telling you how many how much you've got for the month. Okay, so since the month began on the 14th, it's $350. So this one is based on membership fees, the number of members in the team so far, because anniversary dates might be different. So let me just go back. So that is the business. We got finalized commissions, and then we got commission preview, placement preference. This is also important. This is where you determine whether you want to put somebody on the left or on the right in your team. So if I click here, for example, just so you know, guys, we have a left team and a right team. So everybody's got two different teams they have to build, right? And we've got the left team and the right team. Now, everybody on this call is on my right team. So as you can see, I've put preference on right. So everybody I'm putting on, automatically the computer assigns them up onto the right team. Okay, if I say build left, the computer automatically puts everybody on the left team. If I say weak leg, the computer would sort of like balance it. So if it sees this one is less people, we just put it there, less people put it there. Now, the way we recommend to build is everyone on this webinar here is on my right anyway. So you would be building your right first, so that your team leg goes very strong. So that's how we'll talk about this later on. Maybe I'll invite somebody on a webinar to teach us how to do this properly. And we've got reports, advanced reports, and we've got deductor. This is an accounting program you can use for taxes and stuff like that. This is for that kind of accounting purposes. So you don't need to rent or hire an accountant differently to do your accounting when your team starts growing very big. So that's one of it. My account, this is where we sort of like, we don't do this anymore, but if you should come here and click on upgrade, say you are on the gold and you want to upgrade to platinum. If you clicked on upgrade, it would allow you to upgrade. That's my baby screaming. She's saying I'm disturbing her. So, but this has got to be done. It's got to be done. Right. So we've got a few more minutes. We've got about 5 to 10 minutes left. I'm going to rush through this very quickly. So we've got the gold. So if I should select gold, I'm a platinum member. If I should select the gold, right, it would downgrade my membership fee to $50 a month. Okay. And so that's it. I think they got gold plus now. I don't know what the difference is, but hey, so that's where you upgrade. So in your case, you will see platinum and you'll be able to go into platinum. And this is my profile. So if you've come in new, this is sort of like where you want to put your profile. This has, maybe you can put an image here, select an image and put it up. I didn't know this is the only thing. Yeah, I know there's quite a few things that's meant to be here. Unless I went to my profile picture. So this is my profile picture. If I say my profile, what it will do is it will bring all the details about me. So this is where you can change some details for yourself. So if you want to change any details at all, this is where you change it. Just waiting for this to load. So you can change your contact information. You can change your cell phone number, your home number. You can change your email address. You do not wish to receive emails from your upline, you can check that. But I would leave that open because you definitely want to receive emails. These are commission payouts. I set my commissions to pay out $40. Every $40 they pay my commissions, right? At every $40. So when my commission starts getting bigger, I can come in here and increase it to maybe paid out only when it's at maybe 300 or 400 or something. Login information, you can change your password and everything right here. Payment information, there's the card you actually use to pay. As you can see, it's hidden. You can actually add a card, remove a card, or move them up and down, or edit a card. So I can edit this and change the card details. Now, if I want to do anything with card details, I call the office and get the office to do it because I don't want to mess this up. So there's your personal information. You can check availability for you can change your website name here, right? And then check availability. In case you didn't like your website name, you want to change it to something, just come in here, click here, and then you can change your website name. So that's just about my profile. Order history, this is, the products is in your monthly, payments is here. You can check on it in case maybe you can't access your dream trips and you want to see if your payments went through. You can come to order history, and order history will tell you which payments you've missed, if you've declined any orders and stuff like that. So recurring order details, same thing. You can change the recurring order detail. You can see what they're charging you for every month and what you're paying for every month. You can check your payment history. You can check your annual commission statement. Marketing tools. This is another, important bit you really want to look at. Now, this is what I wanted us to talk about as well, is business presentations. If you click on business presentations, what it will do is it will take you to every country. Say I want to present to a friend, and this is how I download. Some people are asking me, Andy, can you help me download the file? How did you get it on your computer and stuff like that? I go on my tablet, I just go into marketing tools, business presentations, and then these are getting started tools and training, right? Pre-enrollment brochures, Europe and Africa. Okay, so you can actually go in here and get some brochures, if that's how it's called. And then these are the videos: US presentations, Asia presentations, Europe presentation. So I can simply come. This is Europe. This is Swedish. This is Swedish presentation. This is Greek, Hungarian, Polish, Hebrew, German, Russian. So if you find anybody in any of these categories and you wanted to show them, you simply come here, look for, say, the Swedish presentation. It's in English, so they probably wouldn't need it. And this is the Swedish version. So I can download this in PDF, or I can download this and it will be a presentation they can watch at home. So it will be a PowerPoint or something. So Greek, I can download the Greek presentation or Hungarian presentation. And this is how it works. So Hebrew, you can also even download Hebrew. If you download the zip file, it will open and you would see the PowerPoint, and you would see that it's not an actual movie, but you would see a little bit of automated shockwave. That's how they call it. And that's how you get the presentation, so you can actually present to anybody. This, I really wouldn't advise that you get this until you've mastered invitation and you've got at least 4 people in before you start doing it this way. Okay, right. Okay, so email your downline, CDs, tools, DVDs, and apparel. So if we went on here, for example, again, it opens another window. Now, as you can see, this is a brochure we don't have. I was even meaning to print this somehow, but let's close this. And we'll close this. Okay, so this is on maintenance now. It's called wellventuresgear.com. Okay, and then when you go there, this is where you buy your CDs and your DVDs. You buy shirts, t-shirts, roller banners, everything that you need to buy is on the CDs, tools, and apparel right there. These are the tools you actually need. If you want to buy training tools for your team, this is where you do it. Email your downline. This is where you email, and then it goes everybody in your downline. And sometimes I use this a lot, if you've noticed. Okay, so Dream Trips presentations. So let's click here. This is something new. Actually not seeing that yet. So this is a Dream Trip presentation. Okay, so I'm going to download it now. So if I click on download Dream Trip presentation, just for the holidays. So I will click download. Yeah, I'll save it. And then that's me. I've got my Dream Trip presentation downloading. Then we got Dream Trip suggestions. If you have any suggestions for Dream Trip, like people are saying, why don't we go to Ghana? You can come in here and fill up a form and suggest it to Well Ventures. Or if you want to do a volunteerism, you could come here and then, but they will require your membership level. So you need to be really getting some results, you know. So if you put non-member, they still listen to your, what you have to say anyway. So these are things that you can put in your back office and suggest a Dream Trip. So that's a form. Now we got events and training. This also is a very important tab, right? Events and training, corporate events. Now, if we click on corporate events, this is where we know exactly what events are coming up in the company. So we're going to Barcelona at the moment. So Barcelona is can everybody hear me actually? Am I on for everyone? Let me just go here. Can everybody hear me okay? Oops. Right, I've got a question. Right, okay. Hi, Ines. Ines says hi. I think he just managed to jump on again. Oops. Yeah, let me see. Right, okay. Somebody's raised their hand, so let's check who that is. Hi, Ines. Hi, Grace. Well done, guys. All right, good, good. We're on. Let's see. So, guys, that's brilliant. Thanks for jumping on anyway. So that's good. So let's see again. Right. So if you have any questions, guys, just type it in the box. I'll show you what the box is. If you have any questions at all, just go ask a question and then type it there. I'm going to open for questions. So when it's over, I'll open for questions. Let me open the Q&A now. If you have any questions, type the questions. Just simply go to that one there. I've enabled it. Just click on ask a question. It will pop up. Then ask a question. So I'm waiting for your questions, guys. I'm waiting for your questions. You got any questions? Just click on that button there, right there, and then type your question in. Right. We'll wait for a minute. Okay, I'm going to crack on and then wait for the questions to come in. I'll keep checking. So type your question if you still have a question. Right. Okay. So we are on events. So corporate events. So when I click on corporate events, this is what shows up. This is everything we have in the company at the moment. So we've got June 18th. There's a regional training in Israel. If you want to go, jump on it and go. We got something happening in Zimbabwe. This is a training event. We've got Zambia, something happening. Yeah, what country is this? Bulawayo. Where is this, guys? Does anyone know where this is? This is a bit confusing. Did they open a new country? What's happening? It might be Hungary. I'm not sure. So this is Cape Town. Okay, Zimbabwe. That's Zimbabwe. And this is South Africa. So Cyprus. These are all training events happening. And this is United Kingdom right here. This one is happening on 20th June. Guys, now I can't say enough of coming for training. You know, training is what makes us build. So if you really want to build this the proper way, you know, you need to be at training. I believe in training so much. And then we've got boot camp in July. So let's go to regional training event in London. So I'll cover this while we're here. So you can click on regional training to see more. So this is happening on the 20th. Now it's happening in the Ibis Hotel. So this tells you everything about the training event. So featuring and it tells you the speakers that are coming down. So let's go. We want to see the speakers. We want to see the speakers. Okay, so featured speakers Stavros Zenonos and George Giorgio. Now these guys are amazing guys. They used to be in the army in Cyprus. And if you know anything about Greece or Cyprus, I think if you have to quit the army, you have to pay 5,000 euros to quit to quit the army because they've given you so much training, and so they say you'd have to pay them to quit. Now, when the business came to these guys, they didn't have any money to quit. They were broke. So to stop even their job, they have to pay money to quit. They borrowed 5,000 euros to quit their job, and then borrowed money to join World Ventures. Now that's Stavros Zenonos, and then after that, and the rest is history. They've built huge organizations, huge organizations. The whole of Cyprus and Greece is under these guys. They are international marketing directors, and they are showing us exactly how they started from zero, how they built their whole team. So it will be great to be there. And these are Army guys, so they know what they're talking about. You know, I believe the Army and the Navy are the best places to get training. So if I get anyone from that region, I'm actually very excited about it. So is the location. It's $69 per person to get in, right? I bought my ticket long ago. So guys, you need to be on this training. It's very important you come for this training. If you can't make it for Barcelona, 20th of June, come down for this training. If you come for the training and you don't have your questions answered, or this is not good for you in any way, I will personally pay you your money back. This is how much I believe in these trainings, right, guys? So you need to be there. It's the whole day, 20th of June, right? So it starts from 9 to 6. And again, when we meet, we can meet as a team and then we'll sit down and talk, right? Okay. So this is back the events listing. And if you wanted to book it, just click on register now. So let me just quickly see. No questions so far? Okay, so I'm gonna close the Q&A and go back into chat. Right, okay. So that is for events and training. Now, this is event confirmation. Let me just go back. So this is how you book it. So you just proceed, you select the number of tickets you want to buy. You can't buy more than two, sorry. And then proceed. And what it would do is it would take either your points. I don't have any training balance left. I had about $100, $200 last month, which I used. So then you can either decide to use your card on file right there, or you can use your bank account, or you can use a credit card if you wanted to do so, right? So this is for events. Now, after you booked your ticket, you need to confirm it. This is why you print your sort of like event badges. So if I click on event confirmation, it will open all the events that has been confirmed. So as you can see here, I've got 20th of June here, right? And then update. This is where you update details for your team members. Say I bought 2 tickets. Let me show you one. Okay, so I bought 2 tickets for Barcelona in Spain earlier this year, right? No, yeah, Barcelona in Spain. So what I did was, this is 2 tickets. This is me, and that's Jennifer. So after buying it, I go in and I put the details in. So you can actually edit the name on the badge. So let's just say Andy, right? Tuga, Grayson, Kent. This is my rep ID. And then after I've saved everything, I've typed everything in, I click update, and then I print the name badge. So if I click print, so this is how you check into your event, so that when you get to the event, you don't have to queue for it, right? So this is in London. See the same event. So I'm sure everything is correct. So all I have to do is to just print this page. So I can say, so I click on print. I'm going to print my page right now. So while I'm talking, I'm actually doing my stuff as well. So I just click on print, and that will print my ticket. So I don't have to go and queue with, you know, 10s and maybe 50s or 100 other people waiting just to sign in. And that's it. So that's about basically about, right? So that's my printer going. So I'm going to close this. So I printed my ticket for next week. Then we've got first things first. Again, this is so important that they put it in a separate place. If you go to events and training, you go to first things first, and you can actually go and check it out. And then we got support, and then we've got compensation plan. Some of you don't know what the compensation plan is, which is a bit confusing, but I'll send you guys a video by Wes Melcher right now. Just go watch it. It's about 10 minutes. It explains the compensation plan basically, so you know how you get paid, right? We've got support information, policies and procedures. We've got documents. Documents is another important one. So documents, say the forms. This is where we click, we print the agreement forms. So if you go in here, support, documents, simply go and print how you can sign people up on paper. I hardly use paper to sign people up unless they are the very cautious type. And then I've still got backup forms. So guys, I would suggest that you print backup forms and put them in a folder. I have a folder for World Ventures, very small folder, and I keep all my forms in. And then if anybody needs it, I always carry it along and then give them a form to fill. Right. So commission chart, Dream Trips member matrix benefits. Actually, I need this for Joe. So these are the benefits. Some people are asking, what's the difference between platinum and what's the difference between gold? So this is the difference right there. If you go into your back office, just click on that button and you'll be able to see it. I will send this to you guys today. Let me just download this. So I can send it to you guys right away. Okay, so if you want to know how to do this, like I said, go to support, go to documents, and then you will find it under Dream Trips member benefits matrix. All right, guys. And then we've got membership levels, Q&A, frequently asked questions, membership agreement forms, rep application forms, and in case you wanted to know how we get paid, is compensation plan overview or detailed compensation plan. Okay, so that's where we are. So that's the back office almost done. We can't exhaust this back office, but what I need to bring your attention to is right this space, hot sheet. Now this hot sheet, this is where they bring up updates. So you need to see, like, the Dream Trips mobile app, for example, is now in Chinese language. So if I clicked on this, it will give me the news on that. Okay, so it says most of our Dream Trip members are already aware of accepting, blah, 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 so you can read it. This is Dream Trips concierge etiquette. This is a new concierge service. They changed concierge, if you didn't know. They've changed things around a little bit. And this is just things you can use concierge for. You can use them to plan your events. Let's go down. You can use them for dining reservations, like book restaurants for you and your missus or boyfriend or girlfriend, whatever. You can purchase concert tickets. You can ask them to buy tickets for you. You can plan recreational activities, like I want to go to the park. Can you do some planning for me with my family? You can do running basic errands, which is cool. Wake me up in the morning, my favorite one. Find the best goods or services providers in your area. So I can call my concierge and say, can you find me the best place to eat wachi? If they know what it is. Right. So the things you shouldn't do. So updates come on this hot sheet section. Okay. Now, we're almost done, guys. We're almost done. So we got video player, we got call player. This is Wings and Wheels. Now there is a Monday night call for World Ventures every Monday night. It's an international call.
Let me welcome everybody to the.
And what they do is they organize conference calls. You can jump on the conference call, or you can bring your guest to the conference call. So I don't dial US a lot. So, but this is one of the best ways. I just discovered this. So not too long ago. So this is sort of like a Monday night call, but it's a US number. So you can actually dial this number. I'll find the number for you guys. Actually, let me see if it's here. Event and training. I'm going to find out. So Monday night calls. So it's right there. And this is the video version. So you can watch the video version. But it's normally just a normal call. You can listen into the calls. You cannot download it. So it's good to invite people to that call as and when they need to. Okay. So, right. So again, these are a lot more confusing stuff, but it's all about how your business is looking. Now, as you can see here, I've got personally sponsored actives, personally sponsored over the last few weeks. I've got holding volume. So on the left, I've got 22 people. On the right, I've got 20.5 people in total. And then this is what's happening. Now on this side, you will see who is active or who's not active. We can check everything from here. That's pretty much just about it. Now we're going to go into dreamtrips.com. All right. Okay. I think Ines has been kicked off. So is this making use to anybody? Is anybody finding this useful, guys? Are you finding this useful? So we're going to talk about the dream trips later on. I think we've most about hit the 1 hour mark, which is quite a lot of information to take in, guys, and it's quite a lot to go through as well. So let's end this on dream trips, and we're going to go into Barcelona for just a second, and then we just clear Barcelona off in about 5 to 10 minutes and we'll be off. So I'm going to bring the screen back to me. All right, I'm bringing the screen back to me. Good. Okay, we're here. I'm already existed. Boy, oh boy. Right, Ines, how are you? Fine, thank you, Ines. Okay, cool. Now, guys, if you want to like share phone numbers, that'll be fine. Joe, can I give your number to the guys? Are you okay with it? If you're okay, just raise your hands or type in. It's okay. If you're okay with it, for me to pass your number to the guys so they give you a call. All right. Okay. So let's talk Barcelona, guys. So Barcelona, we've got accommodation sorted at the moment. I believe in. So we've got 4 people coming so far, I think. Joe is not in. He would have made it, but he's not in. He's sort of like, you are out at sea in July. Cool. So right. Brilliant. Cool. So Joe, that's fine. Thank you. So Joe, I'm gonna pass your number to some of the guys and maybe Jennifer and Grace, and they can give you a call, and then you guys can have a quick chat, and you can ask them questions that you want to ask them as well, which is cool because you're one big team. So we are on to Barcelona at the moment. So we've got our accommodation sorted. The next thing we need to get done, if you've not got your accommodation done, you really need to get it done, because last minute, I'm not sure we're going to find any accommodations the way it's looking, because Barcelona is an expensive city. And I recently found out it's one of the most expensive cities in Europe, which is sort of like crazy. I didn't know that until recently. So you might be either living like 2,000 miles away from the venue, so you might as well just stay in London, or you might probably be paying a bit more to live in the town center and the city itself. So guys, it's important. If you've not booked your accommodation, you really have to get it sorted now, because wait a few more days and you're going to be paying too much. So World Ventures has negotiated some rates for a hotel for us to stay in. So if you want to use that hotel, just go in and then book it from your back office. I mean, just go to the event and then book the accommodation on the event. Okay. And then next thing we need to talk about is the flights. Okay. Next thing we need to talk about is the flights. So okay, next thing we need to talk about is the flights. The flights, again, we need to get this flight sorted and get the flights done. If you've not booked a flight, I think we'll probably have to do this as a team again. And if we talk about it as a team, then it will be a good option for us to go together. So I'm suggesting that we do this. When do we do this? I'm suggesting sometime this week. Okay, sometime this week, maybe Wednesday or the 17th or something like that. We need to get this sorted before we start finding out people are all over the place and stuff like that. So it's important that we get it sorted. So guys, let's just organize ourselves and get that done. So we got accommodation, we just need flights. And those of us who need to get visa sorted in the Spanish embassy, we might as well go together. So if you're okay, I'm gonna book a slot for sending the application to if you don't know how to do it, you can just go to es.vfsglobal.co.uk. In this website, you can actually get your appointment booked for your visa. I think they charge like £64 or something like that. So that's where we are. So guys, it's important just get that sorted before it's too late. So I'm just gonna close this down very soon. So does anybody have any questions at all before we jump off? Any questions? Like £64 or something like that. So that's where we are. So guys, it's important just get that sorted before it's too late. So I'm just gonna close this down very soon. So does anybody have any questions at all before we jump off? Okay, Joe says no. No questions. Nobody else has any question. That's cool. That's great. I've left it open anyway, but I don't think anyone has any questions. So I'm just going to close this down in a minute. And when I've closed this down, we will be able to, £64 or something like that. So guys, thank you so much for jumping on. I'll speak to you guys later, and hopefully we get to talk. If you have any questions, further questions, just give me a call. Oh, I do not get. It's still on. What is this? Is it a question? Is Grace still on? Yes, Grace is still on. Jennifer, Grace is still on. Can we talk? Yes, I would give a call back to you and Grace. You can do a conference call in about 5 minutes. When this ends, do a conference call between me, yourself, and Grace, and then we can talk this over. Yeah, because you don't want to keep everybody else holding. Okay, so I'll speak to you guys later. So thank you so much for jumping on, and I'll see you later on. Joe, I'm going to call you later. I hope this clarifies a lot of things for you as well. So I'll see you guys later. God bless, and let's chat later on. Bye.